My name is akdogan. I'm a Turkish architect born in Istanbul and grew up there and graduated from Mimar Sinan University around 98 and practiced a few years, and then we came to Rotterdam for a postgraduate. And this is where at the moment until now we are established for recent 2 years as an office. We started in 2000 in Bellagio Institute with my colleague Felix Madrazo for a postgraduate of architecture, urban planning and landscape. So we were there 36 international students and a lot of almost 10 Latin American architects, and one of it was Felix Madrazo. And through these moments we had a collaboration with the various bases in project and the other bases. And well, after our graduation in 2002 and with the final exhibition 2003, I started work in West State Urban Planning and Landscape Architecture Office, and it dealt with various projects of urban planning and sometimes landscape projects, and dealing with the competitions. After around working 3 years later, so we started to move a bit to our own agenda, what we can do as a foreign architect in Rotterdam. So that was the moment that we started to talk with Felix again to continue another level, and also bringing our relationships back to our country after almost 6 years.
Quizás puedo complementar un poco lo que dijo Arman. Quizás me gustaría complementar que cuando empezamos a trabajar juntos notamos que había un cierto interés común o un cierto conocimiento en muchas cosas entre Estambul y Ciudad de México. O sea, había un tipo de urbanismo, un tipo de arquitectura, un tipo de vida que se parecía mucho más a lo que yo pude encontrar en Europa, incluso también para él. Entonces hubo esta conexión muy buena desde un comienzo. Incluso cuando yo voy a Estambul dicen que creen que soy turco, o sea que ya como que pareciera que hay una buena conexión ahí. Y lo único en cuestión personal, pero también está en el currículo, no tiene sentido hablar de ello. O sea, yo trabajé para Rem Koolhaas y no sé qué, o sea, no tiene mucho sentido hablar de eso, ¿vale? El nombre de nuestra oficina es IND, que significa International Design, pero para nosotros fue un chiste porque como somos los dos inmigrantes de Turquía y México, era un chiste o un homenaje al Instituto de Inmigración holandés, que tiene una fama de ser bastante duro con los inmigrantes. Entonces fue como una forma de decir, bueno, cuando ustedes vengan por nosotros que estamos ilegales, nosotros vamos a decir, pero si ustedes, pero trabajamos para ustedes. Es una pregunta que a mí me interesa mucho porque estoy empezando una investigación, soy investigador en Delft también, en la Universidad de Delft, y estoy investigando básicamente, hay ahora una expansión del rol del arquitecto y de la arquitectura hacia muchas otras disciplinas, por un lado, y por otro lado hay la idea de que mucha gente puede convertirse en arquitecto ahora sin tener educación en arquitectura. En muchos países ahora tú puedes hacer tu casa, tú puedes diseñar. La gente está mucho más acostumbrada a usar computadora, diseño de cosas. O sea, por un lado hay una tendencia a que los arquitectos diseñen cualquier tipo de cosas, hagan arquitectura como organizar la ciudad, pero también meterse en política, tratar de organizar la ciudad a través de política, a través de la propaganda, etc. O sea, esa es la expansión y la contaminación, o lo que yo le llamo I-Architect, o sea, todos somos arquitectos, es eso que te digo. Para mí eso es muy interesante, ¿no?
I think architecture is, even with the intention, it's going to be more understood as what is in Turkey, what is in Mexico. It's basically generally, it's coming to a main point or main agreement of its definition. But for us, maybe the understanding of it is more as response to what is architecture. that it is a very cultural activity, which is reflectance of technology and cultural and its ethics. So with this rapid changing of society, it's for architects it's very hard to respond to and to understand and to respond. And for our office is a challenge to understand these quick changes and to investigate them and to try to give to alert the society and also the architectural field that we are also like in our generation, for Latin America, for our my country, Turkey, for example, the main common point was, for example, that we were not aware of the changes of the society. For example, the favelas, or which is called in Turkey is called gecekondu, that this rapid invasion of the city in one night, and the population of, for example, in Istanbul was 4 million in early 80s, and suddenly it's 12 million. But most of the population belongs to informal economy and its presence. So, and in 80s, the architects completely were sleeping to these facts. And a lot of changes are happening here in Europe as well, with a lot of immigration, a lot of new impacts, and also the globalization where the East is emerging anymore. So as an office, we react and try to get some kind of position to this new phenomenon.
Yeah, this is what I was saying before, that Istanbul and Mexico City, this knowledge is very useful now as well for Europe, because Europe is realizing that it's not a never finished project, and Europe is changing constantly, and with this opening of borders, immigrants coming from many countries, it brings a lot of complexity that maybe European architects are also not trained to deal with. So we think we can bring some knowledge about this. En mi caso, me gustaría ser periodista. Me gusta mucho la investigación y me gustan muchísimos temas. He sido investigador, aparte independiente, con un carrera distinta, y después, junto con unos amigos, iniciamos una fundación, un think tank que se llama Super Sudaca, que ahí investiga temas sobre favelas, sobre turismo en el Caribe, sobre muchas cosas. Me gusta mucho eso. He's asking, if you were not an architect, what would you like to be?
Yeah, it's hard to answer. There are beautiful professions. Of course, maybe a musician starting from the early ages would be a definite, because you use your own tools, not third parties' inputs. So.